Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is day one on the trail. Starting at Timothy Lake today, or just a little before Timothy Lake at a trailhead. We're headed today. Frog Lake is our final destination, about 12 miles away. Daniel's with me today. He dropped me and Finley off at this first trailhead. And then we're going to meet him at the next trailhead in about 5 miles. So Finley and I are enjoying this beautiful morning in the Mount Hood National Forest near Timothy Lake. Daniel and Ellie are going to meet us at the next junction, and then I'm probably going to hike the last 7 miles by myself because it's going to be pretty dry and probably a little hot for the dogs in the afternoon. So, and then Daniel's going to meet me again with the dogs at Frog Lake or Wapanita Pass. And that'll be the end of the day, and I'll get to have some yummy food in the van and spend one more night in the van before I'm on my own. We're out together for a few miles. Back on the trail after a little snack break at the trailhead where Daniel was parked. It's called Little Crater Lake. The water is just this beautiful color of that blue-green, and it's natural spring, and it's kind of a small little pool, but it's really deep, and it was really beautiful. So we detoured a little bit, about half a mile to see that, and took a break at the car, left the puppies, left Daniel. So I've got about 7.5 miles left today, and I'll meet back up with Daniel. He's going to drive and find a place to chill out with the puppies, and I'm going to push on. It's starting to warm up, so I think this afternoon is going to be kind of toasty, but still just have a day pack, so that's a luxury. And got about 7.5 miles, and then get to relax with Daniel this evening and sleep in the van and hit the trail tomorrow with my full pack. Whew, been doing some afternoon climbing. It's warmed up, some sweating, some good hills this afternoon. Just glad not to have a heavy pack on. It's getting hot and I'm getting sweaty. They always say to put these hills in the afternoon. I don't know what the deal is with that. I think I'd rather have my hills in the morning when it's cool. And it is Sunday morning, and today is officially day 2, although it kind of feels like day 1 because today I'm actually on the trail by myself. Got my full pack. Can't look forward to having dinner and hanging out with Daniel and spending the night in the van. So it's kind of day 1 of being by myself, but officially it's day 2 on the trail. Today I am headed from Wapanita Pass to Timberline Lodge. So this is going to be a good section, I think. Starting out nice and cool. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot today. Hopefully there's lots of trees. I think, of course, the afternoon is when I gain my most elevation. This morning's supposed to be pretty mild, so I'll probably be huffing up the hills in the afternoon. But for now, it's a nice, beautiful morning in the forest. And I've only got about 11 miles today, so not too bad. Up to Timberline Lodge. And I've never been there in the summer, so this will be interesting. And yeah, my pack's not feeling too heavy so far, but just getting started. So the PCT website warned that the Mount Hood area had suffered a lot from that ice storm that we had this winter, and warned me that there may be a lot of downed trees. They were trying to clear them, but there was going to be a lot of downed trees that they hadn't gotten to yet. So I think I'm finally starting in that section. So far it's been pretty easy, fast trail. Nice and smooth, nice and dirt. But I think finally gonna have to start crawling over some trees and around trees and working a little harder. And of course, now I'm going uphill, so that's always fun. But that's okay. We'll just keep taking it a little at a time. Make me appreciate this nice smooth trail when I have it, and work a little more when I gotta crawl over stuff. I was starting to get hungry and hoping I was gonna come across a good spot for lunch, and here I found this beautiful little stream, its own little waterfall, and this will be a great place to take a lunch break and top off all my water. I'm sure I'll get sick of this view in a few days, but man, right now this is just a place that I'd be climbing up sand dunes the whole way. Hey, feeling pretty tired. Been gaining some elevation and doing it up what's like sand surface. I think it's a mix of ash and dirt, but it's very loose, so every step is a lot more effort than if this was packed dirt. So fortunately, I've got lots of things to distract my mind, and I think I'm almost there. So it's beautiful scenery, beautiful day, but this sand is tough. Yeah. So I left Timberline Lodge behind, which was kind of my general goal for the day, but kind of just kept going. It didn't seem like a great place to stop. It was really busy, not tons of spots. So now I'm just kind of looking for a spot. I'm not really sure what I'm feeling for tonight. At the top of the overlook for the Zigzag River, and it's a long ways down, and I go all the way to the bottom of that, so kind of crazy. It should be a pretty steady descent here for the next mile or so. And then when I get to the bottom, I probably have to go back up the other side, because that's just the way things work. I finally have made it to Paradise Park, and it is paradise. It is beautiful. There's so many wildflowers and this great view of the mountain set with these beautiful wildflowers. So those last couple hills were butt kickers, but now it is just beautiful. Good morning. It is Monday morning, a beautiful Monday morning here in Paradise Park at the base of Mount Hood. It is day 3 of my trip. I had a really good night's sleep last night. It was very comfortable. My new air mattress, thanks to my dad. It was a very comfortable air mattress. Much better than sleeping on the ground. Had a nice spot tucked into the trees a little bit. Didn't have as much of a view as I was hoping from my camp spot, but Man, I had so many good views here yesterday evening. The light was gorgeous here in Paradise Park. Definitely worth the detour and pushing a little further yesterday than I originally planned, but it was a gorgeous place to come in the evening. And now I've got some beautiful morning sunlight, and we're headed through the rest of Paradise Park back to join the main PCT trail, and then on towards Ramona Falls will be kind of my next big thing, I think. So, had a good sleep. Looking forward to another beautiful day on the trail. Well, I've been descending, and now I kind of popped out of the trees and into this little rocky valley. Left Mount Hood is a long ways behind me now. Hard to believe that's where I started this morning. Walking next to this river, and eventually I'm going to get to my cutoff for Ramona Falls. My trail continues on the other side of this river. So I just saw some other hikers cross on that log. So should be a pretty good spot to cross. Made it across the river. Only got my feet a little bit damp. Afternoon update. It's hot. It is hot. I had a really nice break at Ramona Falls. I spent a long time just sitting there and enjoying the beauty and the coolness in the forest and eating some snacks, and then I set off and it instantly became so much hotter, and I'm missing the falls and the creek. It was so beautiful. I'll come to nice shady spots soon. Maybe another creek. Half tempted to take a bath because I stink. So yeah, that might be in the plan. All right, we've got a log crossing here. Cross Muddy Creek. Whew. And climbing switchback after switchback this afternoon. Tired, but at least it's in the shade, so it's very helpful. I think I had like 2,000 feet of climbing. Whew, spent all morning going downhill. Now apparently I'm going to spend the afternoon going back uphill. The nature of the trail. Flat is nice. What a luxury to walk on flat ground before I have to start going uphill again. It's Tuesday morning, so that makes it day 4. Headed out. A little bit of a slow start today, but packed up my camp. Just detoured to Salvation Spring to top off all my water. Got a bit of a dry section coming up, so got plenty of water. Headed into Eagle Creek today, so really looking forward to that. I'm very grateful to all the volunteers that come in to try and help clear the trail from all the windstorm damage that we had this winter. As you can see, there are a ton of trees down, and it's so nice that they have cleared this section, because this would be pretty miserable to be crawling up and over and around all these trees. Just wow. Here's an example of a tree the volunteers have not gotten a chance to clear. Oy my. This is is a big one. Here's where my trail is supposed to go. Whew. And today is gonna be a tree obstacle day. A little bit less used, but as long as it connects me, it'll be fine. So currently have officially left the PCT for my alternate route, and I'm going past, gonna meet up with Eagle Creek Trail here hopefully soon. I think the trail I picked is the steepest trail I could have picked, and probably the least well maintained. I feel like I'm dropping like 1,000 feet a half mile. It is just dropping. But I'm definitely getting closer to the Eagle Creek Trail, and as you can see, I am getting into territory that was burned in that big Eagle Creek fire several years ago. Alright, I finally made my way back to the Eagle Creek Trail. So now I'm officially on the Eagle Creek Trail. It's definitely smoothed out a little bit. It was really steep coming down from where I was on the PCT to the Eagle Creek Trail. I lost a lot of elevation in a pretty short time. So my legs are appreciating the flatter ground to walk on. Good morning. It's Wednesday. I'm headed out to the car today. I'm all packed up from from my little spot here. Probably less than 9 miles today, something like that. It's a little overcast. It's kind of spitting on me a little bit, which I wasn't expecting, but I think it'll burn off here pretty soon. And hopefully a really good last day. Looking forward to my last few waterfalls before I'm back to the car and go find something tasty for lunch. Officially left Eagle Creek behind. It's beautiful and interesting. I thought it was a really nice morning. And I have the soothing sound of the highway behind me. But the shade is nice. And now I am hiking on a highway, the old historic highway, paralleling the new highway.